Welcome back. We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Lá Éile Pádraig Chonogh Ghuit. I just completely forgot. We're here celebrating with home and away actor Dan Ewing and Twinkle Toes, Aoibhinn Garrahy from Dancing with the Stars.
I've had one bite of my spud and that's it. I'm sick.
We'll sort it.
I'll have to stick it in the microwave at the end of the show. Now, two people new to the parish. They've grown a thick skin to protect them from all the slagging. But you're only messing. It's Travis Gleeson and Beatrice Ajano. Now, welcome. Beatrice, first of all, am I pronouncing your surname correctly?
Yes.
Ajano.
Ajano, yeah.
Ajano, perfect. Well, I got there. Well, close enough. We're grand.
It's perfect, yeah.
We're grand. Okay.
Now, Travis, you grew up in Seattle, so moving here, not too big a change.
Oh, the rain, yeah.
No, it's about the same wet, I suppose, but it's a bit windier back west, definitely.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Right.
is it?
Right.
Because you settled in Dingle.
Yes.
In 2012.
12, right.
Why?
Have you not looked around the place?
Well, it's gorgeous.
It is beautiful, but
is.
why did you decide
I'd been
to
through Ireland a number of times, and finally one night, spent the night there. My sister and my brother were with me on that trip, and I'd always sort of had this draw to our Irishness, our family's Irishness, even though, you know, I'm about as Irish as a mutt is a wolf. But that's what Americans do. We say we're Irish Americans, even though there are people left in 1690. But
No, you're still Irish.
What's wrong with that?
I'll claim you, you claim me, we're great.
That's it.
So I always wanted to maybe do something, live a little while. And I had been through, I have multiple sclerosis, and so I had been on a chemotherapy regimen that opened up a window. So that winter, that very winter, I came and I spent 89 days in a 180-year-old stone cottage on the Connor Pass Road, and I thought that would sow the seed and get rid of it, but all it did was water it well.
Wowee.
Wow.
Yeah.
But, okay, Stone Cottage, having just gone through chemo, was this a dream for a long time?
It had been, sure. I grew up in an area that wasn't very Irish, in Michigan, actually. I moved from Seattle, but I grew up in Michigan, and I was there was only one other kid of Irish descent, so yeah, I'd always sort of connected that there was an otherness there. So I'd always wanted to have some connection.
So you've achieved the dream now.
I did, you know, and after we moved here, so I left, went back to Seattle, met the woman who was going to be my wife. We came here on our honeymoon in 2009-10 over that winter, and she still fell in love with him. I mean, you remember that winter, 9-10, it was just ridiculous. But yeah, so when we moved here in 2012, I said to my father, I said, what do you do when you finally attain your dream? He says, Jesus, you live it. You live your
Nice.
dream. Yeah.
That's some very good advice.
Dad's got some sage advice,
Yeah.
you know, he does.
Very Irish advice as well. Actually, Jesus, son, you live it.
Go on. You live it, lad.
I love the way you've got the little sprinklings. Or you're not here very long, really, but you've got the bit of the Irish accent. In.
Yeah, I suppose it has. Well, you're back west. It seeps in. It's like a driving damp.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, in a good way.
That's it.
I suppose, yeah.
Well, with Beatrice, you're Chilean by way of America, then you went to Italy, and you moved to Ireland because of love. You fell in love with an accent from Finglas.
Yes.
This is the part of the story that we're kind of going, what?
Up the dub.
Come on.
Yes, I met my now husband when we were both living in Italy. He had been living there for a long time already, so his accent was fairly watered down. I didn't quite get that he was Irish right away, but it was more like what he was saying to me that obviously made me like him a lot.
Yeah, good.
Can you repeat it on air at the start of the evening?
Some, probably.
Yeah, some,
Yeah.
right.
No,
Worked for Colin Farrell.
Exactly.
So and obviously worked for you as well. So you're here now. What do you make of us? Are we compatible with the Chilean type of mindset?
Yeah, well, I grew up in California and my parents are Chilean, and so we grew up like visiting Chile a lot. And because we were like the foreign cousins who would go and visit all the time, we got slagged off a lot. And so you definitely have to have a thick skin. And Chilean humor is very much like Irish humor. Like everybody has a nickname. Probably the nickname that makes you feel the most insecure about yourself. And yeah, there's just a lot of teasing, a lot of banter, a lot of play on words, a lot of puns like you have here in Ireland. So of course it's all in Spanish. So I felt really happy living in Ireland. I felt like, you know, I found my other side of the I don't know what you would call it, the other side of the globe. Like it fit in well here.
And what kind of slang might have stuck out for you when you moved to Ireland, where you're like, that makes no sense, you crazy lunatics?
Well, the first time I came to Ireland, my husband, who at the time we had just started dating, and he asked me if I wanted to go down to the pub for a bit of crack. And I was just like, no, I don't do crack.
I'm moving to Breaking Bad land. What is going on?
Yeah, so that was the first bit of slang that I heard ever, or I think it was his brother who picked us up from the airport, and when he dropped us off, and I said, thanks for the ride. And you don't say that here in Ireland. I should have said, thanks for the lift.
Not to your husband's brother, dude. No.
Or at all, really.
Family feud.
Yeah, so I don't think you're supposed to say that in Ireland.
Dan, do you get what we're talking about?
Oh, I get what you're talking about.
Looking the way he does all the time.
My favorite one was come here. Come here to me.
Come here.
As in, listen. But I was like, I'm standing next to you. What do you want? I got stitched up with that many times. But
Does it take, because you've been here about 6 times now, so...
yeah, or the other one is I'm after. I'm after doing something.
after
Or
going
I just
to
did
shop
this,
after,
I've just been there.
Yeah.
I'm after. It took me a while to sort of get all those little bits of lingo.
Do you have the immersion in Australia? The immersion's a big one. The immersion.
No, what's the immersion?
It's the heating tank. It's so basically the heating tank for the hot water in your house.
Oh, right.
So it's a big one in Ireland. Well, obviously, we've no heat here
No
in
heat.
any sense, apart from kettles.
Well, I
So-
was here for the heat wave 4 years ago.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
There was no
the opposite.
aircon, but there was heaters, and my management team and I we were fighting over the one fan in the whole hotel. I swear.
That was the one fan in the country that
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
Dan
yeah,
Ewing,
yeah.
right? That was the one fan. Travis, for you, when you moved to Dingle and you'd be sitting in the pub and having a chat, you thought that people were speaking Irish when they were really speaking English to you.
That winter, actually, I didn't write it in a book. I've got a memoir coming out on Monday. But so it was funny. I was in a pub and I walked in and said, hi lads, how are you? Because recognized a few people and someone started speaking to me, and I said, I'm sorry, my family's from the north. I don't have the Irish, and the whole place just broke up in the laughter. Like, geez, that's Sullivan. We don't understand him either, but he's not speaking the Irish.
The book is called Chef Interrupted. You've been blogging about your experiences. You've been involved with the Dingle Food Festival as well, Blossom O'Hare, and we wish you every success with that. And of course, there's your blog as well, right? You're online as well. It's Be
in Ireland. I don't write in it very often.
Oh, you don't write in it very often.
But I
You
will
don't have to
now.
now.
I will now, yeah.
Tonight, as soon as you get in the door.
Write about
Actually,
this, yeah.
with 3 foreigners on the couch tonight,
Yeah.
you're out, Avi. Sorry.
That is not what she wants to hear before Sunday, dude.
And you're not out. You're not out. Oh God, no, I've said the wrong thing. We've got on How Irish Are You quiz for Paddy's Day. You can confer, okay? So with your experiences, you can do this. So we'll do a couple of them. You've lost something dear to you. Who do you pray to? Is there a saint?
Oh, St. Anthony.
Saint Anthony.
Oh my God!
Got a confused face.
I've got an app for that, mate.
Just ring them.
What?
Do one more.
Go on.
Do one more. Come on.
Okay, what are notions?
Notions. Do you have notions?
Thoughts.
Thoughts?
Thoughts?
No.
I'm thinking that
You think
you're
you're above
entitled
your
yeah,
station.
above your station.
There we go. Gary in for the win. They're the team.
Apparently, I've never been accused.
Well done. Well done.
Cheated.
Unfortunately, I have to say that's a wrap from us tonight. A big thank you to Dan Ewing, Avi Gary,
Thanks, guys.
Travis Gleeson, Beatrice Regino, Adrian in the kitchen, and of course to the people of Cork for sitting down with Ciara King for a cuppa. The Irish trad band The Logues played the show's theme tune in and out of the breaks. We really hope that you enjoyed it.
It was cool. Martin King and Samantha Mumble back on Monday with former sprint hurdler turned food author Derval O'Rourke along with Kerry footballer Darren O'Sullivan. Now go and enjoy the rest of your Paddy's Day. Happy Paddy's Day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.